Welcome to official SLTV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this is now my brother Alpha Khalifa Kuruma in the United Kingdom. Today, the 6th of December 2024. Before Mulem today, I want to talk on very important issues about the security of the state. And I put my nose on my word panel because me na a former senior police officer of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And at the time where we train as senior police officers, we get for do a few of the refreshers courses that we go back to training school for make we go able to know exactly how to deal with the people that be in accordance with the Constitution. Therefore, I mean responsibility for make a poke minutes on this very important issues today. And I'd also talk from the point of view of a security expert, where formerly may not be a security expert under the non-cell.
So
and I also understand a lot more about security because that official, master's degree I do at Leicester University before I become a lawyer. And I also talk from the point of view of a legal practitioner's perspective on the issues of the law, particularly the constitutional rights of the people in the country. So that when they say I talk something else, I'm able to provide justification why they talk about them. Now, but I address today the security forces, and particularly so the Inspector General of Police. Well, in our days, we take oath, but today the oath of office is that they disrespect them, they disregard them. People do not even take into cognizance that this oath is binding. But today they listen to the political masters much more than, the oath we didn't take, if at all they ever take the oath in a training school. Mr. Inspector General of Police, I want to refer you to Chapter 1 of our Constitution, 1991, and Section 5.1. We clearly say the Republic of Sierra Leone, it will be a state where go based on 3 key principles, that of freedom, democracy, and justice. We will not see now in the country at all. Freedom, democracy, and justice.
Listen.
And Section 5, subsection 2 talk about down to subsections A and B. It talk about the sovereignty. It belongs to the people of Sierra Leone, through which the government they derive all in power, authority, and legitimacy. That's what Section 2A tell we. That means the people are the sovereign, not to the country, not to the states. The people are the sovereign. And this is where constitutionalism comes in. And constitutionalism simply means because the people that then are the sovereign, that then power belong to, and therefore then for subject the country, under controls. Mr. Inspector General, you have to be reminded of this. And Chapter 1, Section 5, subsection 2b, it clearly states the security, peace, and welfare of the people of Sierra Leone, if it be the primary purpose and responsibility of the government. Under this, the security forces shall have the duty, particularly the armed forces and the police officers and all security agents, to protect and safeguard the people of Sierra Leone. Then people there, so now in our primary responsibility for protect, primary responsibility for say no erosion of the freedoms don't take place. And Mr. Inspector General, this is not just for you alone,
listen,
but for all other security agencies. So dear, una get for make una go dey respect them principles there, we una dey na the institutions then they. Not as soon as they don't appoint una, principally una responsibilities don't become political. That is very, very unfair. And if you look at chapter 3 of the same constitution, it talks about the recognition and protection of fundamental human rights and freedoms of the individual. Make you see no more. Make you see no more. So section 15 under chapter 3, it make provision for all within it for respect. Una for respect the life, liberty, security of the person. Una for respect the freedom of conscience. Una for respect the private and family life. Una for the protection from deprivation of property without compensation. All of them things that una supposed for follow them. When una sit down at them places then there. Therefore, that brings me to all important issue of under the same chapter, section 26, protection of assembly and association. Now, the rights of the people, then, to be honest with you, for make them go able to enjoy freedom of association, freedom of assembly, as enshrined in the Constitution. 26:1, it clearly talks. So, may no need for read all of these things in the Constitution, because some of them just get for paraphrase, they normally don't paraphrase, don't understand them. Dear Mr. Inspector General of Police, this proposed march or protest is not a demonstration, and it's not an incitement at all, because incitement gets to do with urging the people, encouraging them for making the resort to violence means of achieving something. Mr. Inspector General, that's not the case. Because the right to una and then tell una say we want for protest peacefully, so that the NEC go able for provide us with the disaggregated data of the June 24, 2023 elections. That's it clear, Mr. Inspector General of Police. It's absolutely clear. But for make this turn out to be something else with some kind of political machinations, from the point of view of the law, it's absolutely wrong for make una take two of the people they wanna plan for go hold meeting with. They wanna say under the orders of the president of the country wanna for detain, arrest and detain them people here unlawfully. This is not an erosion of the freedoms of the people. And I go let for make agreeable advise the Inspector General of Police for make it think twice and release them people in the unconditionally. Is make I just give a precedent now as well, because it go serve as evidence. Where people and go for understand say not a nonsense that they talk. No matter what you may say about the previous president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Barnes Koroma, he is a respecter of democracy, a respecter of freedoms, and a man will really listen to advice given to him by heads of institutions. And will not prove me wrong, because one of the previous inspectors general of police is still there alive, Mr. Francis Muno. I remember as chief immigration officer, there was going to be some sort of skirmish in some part of the eastern part of Freetown. I think now they're Frobe area, so. where some fracas when they go on, they are not go able to remember or correctly the details, whether or not fed be take place there and all the rest of it. Some people sustain injuries, but one and the people that will cause the trouble or the problem that the place they not be an SLPP member. I don't know whether a Kiru or so. And that been bring some sort of mayhem at the community where engender the president for give orders to Mr. Munu for let them go arrest the gentleman. I tell you what, Mr. Munu is alive. When I go ask him, Mr. Munu respectfully not take the orders of the president for go arrest this gentleman. Why? Because Mr. Munu be no say the man na unconstitutional rights for make it do what it do, for make it assemble, and for make really at the end of the day, such a decision is not carried out where it will bring shame to the government. Because if the party where the guy be there to, or the guy himself take litigation against the government, the Inspector General would have been found culpable of what he do, would have been found liable, sorry. What the president at the time, not regard him for say, that disregard of instructions given to the Inspector General of Police. And at the time, me very well remember when some people in Vigilan for talk with no fever about the Inspector General of Police. But the man taking stand for saying that the man in constitutional rights, not going for go beyond and functions as Inspector General for go effect arrest. Waiting simply that mean fire Seluna, you at the address now is not just because you're Inspector General of Police, you follow bad orders coming from the person who bring you camera that put chair there. I believe say you get your own sense of responsibility and your judgment for let go able for no say this na incorrect orders that have been given for make a carry out. Now your responsibility for make you go able for put your foot, you advise the president of the country for say, Mr. President, this is unconstitutional. I'm not going to carry them out because at the end of the day, it not go bring good image to your own personality as the head of state and to the personality of the state and to the personality of the heads of security institutions. You get choice for doing. Because at the end of the day, where the greatest burden of responsibility is concerned, the president tomorrow will say, I did not give those orders. So it's left with you and at the head of the institution to be able to say, well, these are bad orders. Let me don't carry them out. We don't know son, I don't take with brothers anymore. But please, I ask unconditionally for owner release them. And what is important is their rights to owner. Say we want for protest on the 10th of December, and this protest is not go undone. Now, protest we will go protest for with disaggregated data that we need, not to fet, not to cause. Mohammed Kane, when at the head of the elections office, now him then go ask, bruh, produce the disaggregated data that they have for make we know. Would I really win the elections? If no matter Biogo left and continue, if not, Mr. Samora come out and get the commanding lead of then disaggregated data that the owner provided for make we know and get the commanding lead and I'm supposed for be the head of state of the country. This is simple and not get anything for with any kind of political machinations for make we go able for go deprive the two people they own dom arrest them freedom. And this style of political intimidation it not go work this time and around. The reason which it make fear today, it gets in two sides in the politics of Africa, and particularly country. I go tell you, say, na fear, I'm pretty sure, and responsibility make Pa Nkrumah choose not to go for a third term. Why? Because the fear of what is contained in the Constitution, where consecutively 2 terms not over, there is no need for make you go for come for a third term. Plus, somebody we don't can take over the reins of power, we get the fear of losing that power. Therefore, the only way that fear would drive them towards or into are for continuously they suppress and oppress the people in way the Constitution give the mandate as the sovereign. When I instead supposed to protect them people in there. But what thing they bring about this fear? Just because when you are a head of state, make sure you follow the book, the Constitution. Believe you me, if this Constitution, the head of state, you follow him, the president, you follow him, I see no reason why you will get any fear whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, if you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. You know. But this fear of sore loserism, na aim don't create panic in the power system. The fear of sore loserism. If we can lose power, what thing will happen to we? Because we don't kill, we don't put people in a prison, we don't seize people their property, we don't disadvantage people them, we don't hold the economy badly, we don't rule badly. All of these things, if they go to bed, they not go sleep fine, they not go sleep well. But then when I get the sovereign, the people them, where they go na bed hungry, where they not go able for sleep. They go reach a stage where tomorrow,
Onayeri,
the country go sit on a powder keg. And I think that they don't reach so. Mr. Inspector General, for make you go able for save the face of the government right now, I advise you for make you go able for release then guiding day as quickly as possible. Be a man of courage for make you tell truth to power. But say, Mr. President, then people there alone left him. Be a man of faith for say whatever you do, the consequences go follow tomorrow. Then chair then day people then we don't sit on the yesterday, wait and today. I remember Moetehun, WJ Sefa, the most feared police officer of all times. Where is he today? But that man, like a man of principle. In wickedness, with them they say, pacify wicked now. In the follow waiting the black and white say, the principle of the law, na impact pacify the fella. He not care who that you be. He is non-tribal when it comes to him doing the job. Some of us would fortunate really for serve the government of Sierra Leone in a capacity we believe say we understand how governance to go about. Some of us begin for work for the country in the days of President Joseph Saidu Momo and other Democrats. And we see even when he was kicked out, they say let bloodshed no rain. They prefer for make it go sit on Safo. And that's exactly what he done. And Momo in time nine, them born this constitution. It's principally a very good constitution. My only criticism of this constitution is that I believe say it don't give the head of state too many powers then. We almost want for FIBA, like say, that dictatorial powers then give them. Something has to be done about this constitution when a proper administration come tomorrow. I hope it will be in our own days or in the days of Hopi Kingdom. So I'm addressing not only the Inspector General of Police under the circumstances, but I'm addressing, the senior security agencies as well, the security agents as well in the country. Because some of us don't sit down at meetings with the Office of National Security as head of my own institution. We don't sit down together with, senior military officers. We don't sit down together with lots of other heads, of government, ministers of government, we're supposed to belong to that particular national security architecture. We don't sit down there all. So we know, and we still have got lots of friends there where they siphon information to us, because we've been good to some of them, and some of them really can tell true for say. The likes of Alpha Khalifa Kurma was indeed a very, very good officer in our days. So I not only served as a police officer of 10 years standing and as a security expert with the United Nations Observer Mission in Sierra Leone. In fact, I'm the first person we ever, so be employed, where I've been to give proper security details, proper security analysis to Francis Okello at the time when I've been the first special representative of the Secretary General of the United Nations in Sierra Leone. Whatever they say, I justify them. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, Sierra Leoneans, me people them na all the areas them na free on dear. The clarion call for the 10th of December, we want for Mekuna believe say it gets face, not the tail it gets phases them. And these are responsible phases. Some of us they travel from abroad for make we they come, only for make we come protests peacefully. And the international community would don't write to them all for let them know it's a peaceful protest, not a demonstration. And for let the Sierra Leone police can they misuse, the word incitement, where they want for resort to political intimidation. It is most unfair.
Onayeri.
So Fayaselo, I'd advise you, be a man of courage and tell your boss for say, them people there, because na peaceful protests, according to the Constitution, we're supposed to provide security for the people then, and for make them go for conduct themselves. And the people then clearly state and say they need police protection. I think our duty for make we provide protection for them. Even the government, if it's so responsible in that protection, they give the people them. When I can buy water, give the people them. If it is sunny and all the rest of it, let the people them with the placards and show them to Mohamed Kone. If Mohamed Kone knows he gets shame, he go knows it don't bring catastrophe in the country. Them pushing the whole so not for today but not for tomorrow. Where I think say Mohamed Kone, even if they say it don't cut away millions of dollars, etc., all the allegations, then it is up to you. But we too want are the results. The way how the country did today, see that you particularly responsible for let's Sierra Leone Day in this state of mess. Because you know your role. And their roles there within the give with Nafome could do them perfectly. There's no perfection in humanity, but if you do them correctly, it will look better. So me people then, if I reach there today, I add my voice vehemently. I advise the Inspector General of Police and in cohorts them. And I advise the government as well for make them see reason and release them people there as soon as possible. Because this no go deter, the people ambition where they get this time and around for go out and ask for the results. If I reach it, this now my brother, Alpha Khalifa Kurma, please want to share and share and share. Thank you very much.